Yo, what is going on, you guys? Bastion Wajo here, and today guys, I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about the deck I just played at the sneak peek tournament here at our local game store. So one of our many local game stores. As you may have seen over the weekend, I posted a video of me opening up some sneak peek packs, but I did say I was going to go ahead and try to check out a few other ones. So it's actually a sneak peek tournament where cash tier was legal, and I ended up getting 4th place out of, I think it was 28 people, so that was pretty cool. I went X1 in 5 rounds. Only lost 2 cash tier, so that's not bad. That's not a bad ratio. But here's my my winning pack, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna go ahead and open these out. Actually, we can go ahead and check these out real quick. If you guys want to go ahead and skip to the actual profile, go ahead and leave a little link for you guys as well if you guys want to go ahead and skip to it. But I am interested to see if we get an ulti out of these packs. So we got a mass token and a Fairy Tale Snow. Snow, of course, being banned, but it's okay. I mean, it is OTS pack 19, which and 18 as well, so that's a little weird, but it is what it is. So we go Gores, very cool. Perform a POW. I'm not really expecting anything from these, but it is still cool to see. If you guys want to know, I actually did not record this sneak peek openings, but I was able to pull one of the Cash Tira, the E-Tele card, so that was pretty cool. Hey, a super rare token collector, that used to be good. But I did pull that, so that was pretty cool. I also did get the some of the Gistry ritual spells while I was there, so that was kind of nice. And a token collector, cool. All right, so that was that. So anyway, yeah. So for the deck I chose to play for the tournament, guys, I chose to play with Spright still. I know that Spright is probably going to be seen as the 4th or 5th best deck in the current formats. Post Photon Hypernova release, but essentially what I wanted to see was I was testing a new build of the deck. So normally, if you guys see my previous profiles, I like to play more hand trap heavy Spright lineup, post Runics, of course, which I haven't played Runics ever since the Shizu cards came out, because that doesn't make sense. But what I chose to play was actually a power spell Spright. So if you guys are not familiar with this strategy, it was the strategy I believe Joshua Schmidt used to pretty much win one of the first regionals YCSs when Spright first became legal, when Spright was very first released last year. So Power Spell Spright was seen as probably one of the better strategies to go ahead and play. You play cards like Super Polymerization in the deck. Some people even went as far as playing Cyphering Gamma in the deck with Emergency Teleport to guarantee you a level 2 monster on board. So I didn't go that crazy, but I did still choose to go ahead and play this deck just because it allows you to play cards like Book of Eclipse in the main deck. So it is more of a Cash Tier counter deck. Again, funny enough, the only deck I did lose to was Cash Tier, but it is what it is, guys. So I just want to go ahead and share this with you guys. If you guys do enjoy these types of more in-depth profiles, let me know by smashing that like button, comment down below. Let's get right into starting off with the monsters. Alright guys, so for our monster lineup, we're going to be starting off with 3 copies of Spright Blue, 3 copies of Jet, 1 red, and 1 carrot. Not really going to deviate too much from it. No pixies really necessary right now. It's really debatable on if I want to do it just because Cash Tier monsters are really big. So it's, you know, so it's something that I want to consider as well. But I am gonna go ahead and just of course show you guys what I did play. Of course, the Nimble package, 3 Beaver, double Angler, 3 Swap as well. And I did play one more, so I didn't play any monster hand traps in the deck. Like I said, no monster hand traps, just go ahead and straight power spell. But I did play one more monster, guys, and I did play Trickstar Lilibelle. So I do play Trickstar Light Sage in here at 2. So of course I should show you guys that when I get to the spells. But this actually came in really clutch, just being able to have that additional extender. Always gave me that additional bit of damage I needed on the board. I never got to use her effect to attack directly. But she was always really good just to have as an additional extender on board. Also, her 2k booty actually did come up in one of the games, so that was pretty funny to watch my opponent take a little bit of damage due to the 2,000 Lilibelle damage, defense I should say, so that was a lot of fun. But that's going to be it for the monster lineup, guys. We're not trying to really break the norm when it comes to the monster lineup. Again, not many or not any monster hand traps, so again, no Bestials, nothing like that. So that's going to be for the monsters, guys. Now let's get into the spells. So this being a power spell Spright deck, pretty much the entire rest of the deck is going to be spells. So let's go ahead and get into it, except for 3, which is going to be Imperm, but I'll just go ahead and throw it in there with the spells, why not? So I do play 3 copies of Starter, of course, with the 1 Smashers. Why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is the perfect ratio right here, right there. So we're good to go with that. We played 3 Prosperity for consistency, of course. Only once did I activate more than 1, and only once did I draw more than, or see more than 1 in a duel. So I mean, 3 I think is the perfect ratio with the deck. It's funny, I've seen multiple blues and multiple Jets in my opening hand multiple times. But with Prosperity, it's very, very rare for me to draw 2. So I think it might just be a luck type thing, but definitely want to play 3 of the Prosperity. Like I said earlier in the video, 3 Book of Eclipse in the main deck actually helped me when I was in a pickle. I had set up my full board, and my opponent had 2 really big monsters on the board, about to go into push into the battle phase. So I just went ahead and Book of Mooned Book of Eclipsed everything, booked the entire board. It saved me the turn, and essentially, yeah, he got to draw 2, but in the end, I did still get to go ahead and go on about my plays. So it really came up super, super clutch. 3 Enemy Controller. Actually, I never drew this card the entire tournament. So it, again, might just be luck of the draw, but this does come up quite significantly, especially when you're going second. Just being able to tribute your monsters if you need to go ahead and get around something, or you just want to take your opponent's stuff here and there. So I think taking your opponent's monster, especially in this upcoming format, is going to be huge. Really, really good. So I definitely want to go ahead and max out Enemy Controller. One of the MVPs of the day was Forbidden Chalice. So it's been a while since I've seen Forbidden Chalice in any type of deck profile, so this is a lot of fun to be able to actually play and to actually be very, very relevant. So I really, really like Forbidden Chalice in the deck, as well as being able to negate my monster's effects. And the 400 attack boost actually did come up in a few instances as well, so it's pretty fun to go ahead and actually see that happening. 2 light stages, of course. As I said before, we want to make sure we're able to search out the Lilybell, and the targeting effects to freeze an opponent's back row also did come up as well today. So really, really clutch. Absolutely love the fact that I can play Trickstars in a way, in a competitive manner, and it actually is really, really useful and comes up super, super clutch, especially when I was going up against what's that deck called, a Crystal Beast deck, and I think I hit the counter trap. I don't remember. I don't think it was Conclave. No, Conclave is the continuous. Anyway, I hit the Crystal Beast counter trap, and it came up super, super clutch for me as well. Last 2 spells are going to be 2 Triple Tactics Talents, and then 3 Imperm to round up the entire deck. It's a 40 card main deck, guys. If I would have played 41 cards, I probably would have put in the 3rd Triple Tactic, but there was never really an instance where I felt like I needed more than 2. When I needed it, I had it, and when I didn't, I had other combo pieces, so it was what it was essentially. But that is it for the main deck, guys. I think this is a really, really cool ratios as well. There was never, I only bricked once in the game, but that's, my hand was, I think it was 2 Book of Eclipse, some Chalices, and Imperm, and then there was just nothing I was gonna do it. Oh no, and an Angler, and there was nothing. There's nothing I was doing that game anyway. But overall, really, really consistent. I love the way this deck plays overall. Essentially, you just see 2 level 2s in your hand, and you should be good to go full combo from there. That's gonna be it for the main deck, guys. Now let's get into the extra deck. So funny enough, I completely forgot to put 1 card in my extra deck at the tournament. So I was playing with a 14 card extra deck the entire time, and I just never noticed, which, I mean, it is what it is. I guess brain fart, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. It's funny. So the last card in this extra deck is the one that I completely forgot because I was building the Galaxy deck that you guys should have seen yesterday. If you guys have not, definitely go ahead and make sure you check that out. 3 Elf, 1 Sprint, 1 Dark. I'm considering maybe taking this out, although it did come super clutch because I did take my opponent's D-Shifter and use it to go into something else to just essentially go into further additional damage on board. So it was pretty cool, but I mean, essentially with the upcoming format, the graveyard is going to be pretty irrelevant because everything's going to get banished anyway. So Dark may have to be taken out of the extra deck. So just go ahead and put my personal opinion out there. IP, super, super clutch, actually. So before this tournament, I never really went to IP very much, but this tournament I went to like 3 times. So IP, really, really good. Again, Unicorn, fantastic as well, and Avermax, of course. course, phenomenal card as well. I don't think that's really going to change as far as that goes. Like I said, Dark is the only one that might go out. What I would put in, that's a different story. Is something that I still have to figure out. But again, we're just trying to figure out the format essentially, guys, right? 2 Gigantic, 1 Totally Awesome, 1 number 2 Shadow Ninja Shadow Mosquito. I mean, it is a really good card. I haven't been able to actually use it in tournament yet because it always gets either banished or it just doesn't come up, unfortunately. But it is a really good card, and it is going to continue being a staple in the deck. Soul Sweeper. I've seen a lot of people actually cut this from their deck. This card won me 3 duels in this entire tournament. So this card is absolutely super nuts. Just being able to remove your opponent's, my opponent's monster off the board. I think Soul Sweeper is extremely clutch, and if you're not playing this, you're bugging. Soul Sweeper is so good. I played with Downerd, and I did not put Zeus in my deck the entire tournament. I played the entire tournament without a Zeus in the deck, which I thought was hilarious. It never came up, so I was fine, and I would always banish the Downerd for Prosperity, so it is what it is. But I thought that was really funny. But that is it for the 15 card extra deck. If you guys do want to see the side deck that I played, it is something that I'm still working with. This is the same side deck I had before, same side deck that's pretty much been my side deck ever since my last profile. But if you guys are interested, it's Double Cross, Smashers, Resonator, 3 Nib, Dark Ruler, Twister, and Anti-Spell. So with this, of course, Anti-Spell is just phenomenal overall going first. Like, it shuts down so many decks. Even the Cashier strategies, because they need to activate their Birth or their Cashier E-Tele card. I don't know what it's called, to be honest with you guys. So it does do a lot of work against that deck, especially even Tier Element as well. Destroys Fluangeries also as well. Their consistency cards are all going to be turned off. Dark Ruler really good. Twin Twisters. I actually played myself with Twin Twister. I was going for game, or I thought I was going for game. So I activate Twin Twister to target his 2 back row, my opponent's 2 back row, and one of them actually was an artifact Scythe. So I scythed myself with Twin Twister. So I may take the Twin Twister out and put a 3 Cosmic Cyclones in, but we'll see. Like I said, guys, we're still testing. We're still trying to see what is going to be best. But that's going to be it for the deck profile, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys are going to be playing Power Spell Spright, if you guys are going to be playing Bestial Spright, which I do not think has much viability. There is going to be a video coming up between tomorrow or Thursday, letting know my actual full thoughts on the whole Bestial archetype as it is, and as an engine as well. So make sure you subscribe for that and stick around, stay tuned. But without further ado, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below what your favorite deck coming out of Photon Hypernova is, and without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.